Okay, guys, this was lesson 2. And one of the things we covered in lesson 2 was the perfect fourth, the interval. Perfect fourth and perfect fifth. So the perfect fourth, if you start on C, you go up to the fourth degree to F. That's your perfect fourth. La, la, perfect fourth. Sing that with me. La, la, perfect fourth. The next interval we learned was the perfect fifth. And if we started on the C, and we went up to the fifth degree of the scale, which is the G, la, la, perfect fifth. Sing that with me. La, la, perfect fifth. Those are our 2 intervals for today. All right? Great. Another thing we learned or covered today were major triads. Major triads, of course, there are 3 notes: the root, the third, and the fifth. Starting on a C, that would be C, E, and G. That's our major triad. If I started that major triad on F, F, A, C. Major triad, that would be F major triad. The other major triad started on a G. G, B, D. G major triad. The major triad. Another thing we talked about was the significance of the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord, which was all those major triads. 1, 4, and 5. 1 chord, also known as the tonic. 4 chord, also known as the subdominant chord. 5 chord, also known as the dominant chord. And the reason why I shared these chords with you is because they're so prominent in so many songs that we've used, so many songs that we've heard. 1, 4, 5. All right? Major triads, the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. Now your homework for this week. First thing I want you to do is I want you to practice your major triads, starting on C. I also want you to practice the F major triad and the G major triad. Because as you promised, you were going to practice your keyboard for 15 minutes. So this is what you should practice this week. The major triads. Another thing I'd like you to practice is your major scale. Right? I gave that to you last time too, so this is kind of review. C major scale, C major triad, F major triad, and G major triad. And just as you did in the last homework assignment where you had to write the C major scale on the staff, I would like for you to write the C major triad, the F major triad, and the G major triad on the staff. All right? Great.